If you were ultra-rich, what frivolous service would you pay for? I'd have my own personal chef. I love good food, but cooking can be a bit of a hassle sometimes. Also, if the chef is ordering all the ingredients and cooking all the food, it would make it a lot easier to eat healthy and stick to diets. Instead of having a $100,000 watch, I'd just pay a butler to follow me around and tell me what time it is. Excuse me, Winston. What is the time? The time is 11:30. Sir. Thank you. Winston. My pleasure, sir. Then I'd hand him a crisp 20. You want to talk about having a timepiece as a status symbol? I got it. Personal shampooer. I love getting my hair washed. I'd hire actors to really fuck with my coworkers, friends, family, etc. Like if I was ultra rich, I'd obviously leave my current job to focus on experiencing my dope billionaire lifestyle. But I wouldn't just give my 2 weeks and leave all vanilla. No, this is where the actors come in. I'd wait until we are back in the office after this quarantine. When things are back to normal, I just plan this whole thing to go off flawlessly. So there I am, in my office, surrounded by my coworkers, and then this loud buzzing sound starts. It's a helicopter, really loud, like it's right next to the building. Me and my coworkers go to the window and there is a Blackhawk civilian model S-76, but painted black to look military, helicopter landing in the parking lot, in full view of the office. Everyone is now at the window checking it out. As it lands in that parking lot, a caravan of blacked-out SUVs roll up to the building's front door simultaneously. Out of the helicopter, 4 hot model women in badass outfits hop out, and join the guards' full suits and earpieces and fake weapons, and come up to my office. The women are like Charlie's Angels type badass, and smoking hot. They come in after the guards secure the building and radio that it's all clear. The lead woman comes in and goes to reception, asks for me. They approach me, flanked by guards, in front of everyone. Your country needs you, and I respond, I left that life behind. I promised my fiancé I wouldn't do wet work anymore. I'm writing a desk. Babs. Quote. She pushes further. We need you. Site Sigma Lima just went dark. And still I protest. I can't get Johnson to do it. But sir, Johnson was there when it went dark. And I relent. Damn it. Not Johnson. Let's go. Quote. Then I get flanked by the angels, who are then flanked by the guards. And we move out, with the guards loading up the SUV, and the angels and I loading into the helicopter. SUVs peel out, and the helicopter lifts off, heads out over the horizon. Then, I never talk to my coworkers again. I have another guard actor come a week or 2 later for my personal effects, and that's that. I leave them wondering, WTF was that? For life. And I'd be a legend for those people forever. An international man of mystery. A librarian. He would know my tastes and would seek out books, articles, etc. that would be of interest to me, new releases and classics. They'd just be there waiting as soon as I finished the last one. I love Snoop Dogg and his joint roller. He pays someone $40,000 USD a year just to roll joints for him 35 hours a week. Someone to clean up after my husky puppy. Also, a husky puppy. I would donate like $50 million to my college to construct a new academic building, but they would have to name it something ridiculous, e.g. Jonah versus the Whale Big Penis Research Center. I always wanted to live in a blimp. It would be an old-fashioned looking dirigible, like from the 19th century, but modern behind dull appearance, with a balcony and floor section made in plexiglass for the view. Like people living on a boat, but better. A distant, low rumble of thunder every time someone said my name. Failing that, probably an air fryer from Costco. Hire a bunch of people to be a living chessboard. A driver and really comfortable car. I commute an hour to an hour and a half each way. And if I could read or sleep in the car instead of driving, that would be amazing. I'd probably get massages a couple times a week. Still wouldn't be YouTube Premium. A personal assistant. I really hate going to the post office, grocery shopping, getting my car washed, and filling it up, and other fiddly errands of that nature. If I had the money, I'd definitely pay someone else to do that shit for me. My friend's mother-in-law is obsessed with a particular pop star in the UK. She's commented several times on how much I look like him. A lot of people have over the years, so I guess I must do. Too bad he's not known for being good-looking. Anyway, if I were rich, I'd wait till she has a milestone birthday or something, then sing one of the guy's songs for her. Midway through, he'd come out and start singing it too. It'd blow her mind. That sounds like a totally fun, frivolous service to pay for. Edit, no one's guessed right yet. A town crier to walk around my neighborhood saying 2 o'clock and all's well. Quote, a housekeeper. I fucking hate housework. Triple ply toilet paper. I'm a 2-ply guy now. All those subscription box services that look really cool but are ultimately monumental wastes of money. For example, the international snack boxes. A fresh, new, soft pair of socks every day. Artisanal electricity. Call me a madman, but a dedicated team of massive men to not injure criminals but to just humiliate them, like stealing clothes and dumping them in public places. I don't know if it's frivolous. It kinda seems like it is when you are pretty much paycheck to paycheck. But I'd like to hire a trainer and have regular gym time. Maybe take some yoga classes to try and fix my back. I'm a type 1 diabetic. I would hire someone to manage my diabetes, such as planning my meals, calculating my dose, treating my lows. I'd pay a person to be my pancreas. Private luxury airship. Fuck the yacht. It can only go where there's water. WinRAR. There's insurance on fine art. And I don't mean, sorry you lost it in the hurricane. Here's your paycheck insurance. I mean, the area is flooded and riots are breaking out. We're going to send a SWAT-like team to helicopter in and fly your assets out of the area and into a safer place kind of insurance. I'd buy a Super Bowl ad slot on behalf of a small-time charity or local business. I would pay random homeless guys to shit on the doorsteps of my enemies every morning. I think it was Doug Stanhope who said that the ultra-rich have all the money in the world and can do whatever they want, meaning they have already gotten bored of things that we can't even imagine. He then goes on about paying people to fly in immaculate boys from a hitherto unheard of tribe to their mansions so they can cover them in the finest talcs and spank them, but once the talc has gone, they toss the child aside and order a new one. Indie game development. And any kind of local multiplayer game. I know I could be doing important stuff like helping Africa, but I'm a little bit evil. I would legit pay someone several $100s to wash my dishes after dinner every day. I'd pay about 10 photographers to follow me around. I'd buy this £1, 220 bottle of water I found earlier. It's marked as collection only, so the service would be bringing this person's location to me. I would definitely hire a 40-year-old MILF to wear a business suit, put her hands on her hips, and tell me that she is disappointed with me but will have sex with me anyway. Actually, I bet that is cheap enough that I can afford that right now. Own personal sushi chef.